Hello everybody, Corey here. We're going to go over the holdings for May 29th, which was yesterday at the time of this recording. So just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. I'm here to just obtain the data for you and present it so you can make your own decisions. YieldMax ETFs are extremely risky. Just please understand what you're investing in before doing so with these, and do your due diligence and research here. Alright, so we didn't have any trades. Let's go over the daily summary. I don't know, I feel like I should do this first, but I haven't really put a lot of thought into this as I've been combining them. So it looks like our outstanding shares did not change here at the top, so we're still looking at 8,250,000. And then at the time of me saving this last night, some of this sector data has not pulled yet, so I apologize for that. Let's look at, we're going to sort all of our tickers here by rankings of the IB. Let's see, as of yesterday, so Clean Spark was 105%, Novavax 104%, and Mara at 103%. And then our bottoms here, we have Upstart at 62%. And with that said, I don't know if I deleted. I did not. Oh, okay, those are blank lines. So yeah, so I deleted all the ones that they closed out of on Monday. Just wanted to make sure. All right, so if we look at yesterday prices here, we have ULTY. It actually went down 0.42%, which was only 6 cents. So that's pretty decent considering the S&P was down 0.74%, which I'm guessing it's because of Chewy down there as I glance. So let's look. So lots of red in here, very few green. But we have B. Riley at negative 6%. Then we have SMCI, Zim Shipping, and Clean Spark all down 4%, with MicroStrategy and Novavax down 3%. And then if we look at the bottom, we have Chewy up 27%, with Dell being up 8%, Kava being up 7%, and Gap being up 6%. And even Hood was up a little bit there with 3%. So we had a few do okay. So Chewy's earnings was yesterday, Kava's earnings, we had that. I don't remember, say Hood already had its earnings. So Gap and Dale, I can't remember when those are. I think Dale was after hours Thursday, but I don't know. I mentioned them yesterday. I don't have them right in front of me. As far as trades go, we didn't have any trades yesterday, so nothing really to go over here. And then on the right-hand side, if you want to see, we have our net assets. So let me sort that one. I guess let me sort it the other direction. Of course, those stocks that went up, those net assets are going to be a lot higher than the others. We'll scroll down a little bit down through here so you can see. I can't get them all on one screen now that we're doing these landscapes, so I apologize there. So let's look at our holdings. This is yesterday's. Okay, yeah, 6%, 6 cents down. We already went over the top. And then, of course, we have our short call premium so far, but I'm guessing we're about halfway through, only because we're about to get the distributions for the rest of them. Which I know that's not looking good if we are halfway through, because it's 43 cents, and that's only about a third of what we would want to have. But let me zoom this out. Okay, so again, we had no trades here, and all of these are in alphabetical order. I don't know why we have cents showing on the market value AA column, but that's why that looks a little weird. But in case you're new, I know I don't mention it very often, in the AP column is how this reflects to the actual stock price, meaning the AI stock is bringing the stock price, is 74 cents of the stock price, and the AI short call is negative 3 cents. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's get started. If you have any questions, just let me know if you're fairly new and need something explained. And if you're not new, that's fine too. Just let me know and I'll make sure I'll explain it on the next video. So I think all of these but one, yep, all of these but one will expire this Friday, and this is Wednesday's data, but it is Thursday, so they will expire tomorrow. But we have AI here with a strike price of $26.50, and we're 10% below that currently as AI went down 1%, which most of these, as we already saw, went down 1%. And actually, since we already went over the prices here on most of these, I won't really mention it unless it's something significant to this, but that way we can get through this a little quicker. But we have Kava here with a $92 strike price. We are 4% below that, even though they did come up 7% yesterday. So still not looking bad here, still looking pretty good. Now, when we go to Chewy, I don't know, I guess they didn't think that this one was gonna come up this week, and I didn't even realize this. I didn't think about this the day before, but my goodness, strike price of $18. We are 19% over this strike price. So yeah, we're at $21.50, and the stock rose 27% yesterday. So, and I'm pretty sure we've had Chewy in ULTY before. So this isn't the first time that we've had this one here. But, okay. I'm looking at my headers are a little messed up here for some reason. I did have some issues yesterday, but I thought it was all with the trades and holdings where all of my, I don't know, the headers and things got moved. I don't know. I don't have internet or something. My Google Finance isn't connected either on my computer, so I can't look at that. So usually in that price column right there, it's going to show cents. It might be because I had to copy these from another spreadsheet because the trades were not coming through, or the trades and holdings weren't coming through in Google, in the Google Sheets yesterday. So I had to go and manually do a bunch of stuff. So I didn't realize that those two columns were messed up. But I should be able to do it from here, even though I can't get on my computer. There we go. And then I guess since I'm doing that, let me just see if I can fix this one because it's annoying. There's no way for me to move over the decimals. Alright, well. Anyway, we'll move on there. So now at least we have the price there. I just wanted, at first it looked like things might have been in the wrong columns. So that was Chewy. So let's move on to Clean Spark. We have a $20 strike price. We're currently underneath that by 15% because the stock went down 4% yesterday. Bitcoin is hovering around 68,000. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have Dell here with the strike price of 185. We're currently underneath that by 3%, but Dell did come up 8% yesterday. All right, that was bugging me seeing that being up so much that maybe they had earnings, so I pulled it up, and they did not. So their earnings are today, Thursday, aftermarket. So, yeah, I think according to this sheet, that's the only one. Oh, and I forgot to mention up above, AI had its earnings last night. So with that said, they are above their strike price. So up here we have a strike price of $26.50. This morning, the last I saw it was $27. Last earnings, though, they were up to like $35. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. And now that I had this here, well, and since I was on earnings, so I remember now Gap was showing as reporting today, but it wasn't on the earnings whisper sheet. But when I also had looked it up in the quarter app, it told me the 30th, and Google just told me the 30th, which it looks like it got its data from NASDAQ website. So, which isn't always accurate. It just gives estimates on when things should happen. So, we may have Gap today as well. All right. So, anyway, so we haven't had Dell earnings yet. We only have 3% buffer left there, even after coming up 8% today. So let's move on to Foot Locker here. Dang, that's another one. I forgot about Foot Locker being in here since that one was brand new. Foot Locker, okay. It reports this morning, Thursday morning. So with that said, let me see. I don't know what time they normally report when they report pre-market. I think it'll be after 8:30, but I guess I'm wrong. So their stock, Foot Locker, has already jumped up to $25.50. However, it is going up, but it's scattered. So let me see. I don't know if earnings is out yet or not. Oh, it is. 9 minutes ago, Foot Locker adjusted earnings revenue decline. But then I see another one. Foot Locker stock pops as earnings are strong. 16 minutes ago. So let me click on one of these. Yeah, so I don't know. I've never really looked at Foot Locker stuff, but it is up 14% this morning. It just doesn't have a lot of volume and stuff to it. But the high that it did hit was $26, and that is our strike price right this minute. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it was 13% under yesterday. We're right at it today, or pre-market. So let's move on to Gap here. We have a $23 strike price. We are underneath the strike price by 6%, even though it did come up 6% yesterday. We have Robinhood here, $22 strike price. We're below that 4%, and it came up 3% yesterday. So we have 2 trading days left on these. Mara, we have a $23.50 strike price, and we're underneath that by 14%. And then MicroStrategy, so that's interesting. So the MicroStrategy, we're below that one by 10%. Our strike price at $1,800. Okay, so CleanSpark, we were 15% under. Okay. I guess I didn't say the percentage, so I couldn't remember how far away. So yeah, on all these Bitcoin-related names, we're far under percentage-wise. It may not be a lot cent-wise or dollar-wise, but we'll see if Bitcoin's actually going to do anything this week or the next couple of days. Then we have Novavax here with a $15.50 strike price. We're below that 3% because the stock went down 3% yesterday, so that helped us get away from the strike prices a little bit to give us some room for the next couple of days. Then we have Reddit here with a strike price of $61.50. We're underneath that by 6%. Then we have B. Riley. Now this one doesn't expire until next Friday. $31 strike price. We're underneath that 14%, and it dropped 6% yesterday. So then we have Sunrun, $14.50 strike price. We're underneath 8%. SMCI, $950 strike price. We're underneath that 12%. Upstart, $25 strike price. Below that 7%. Viking Therapeutics, $68 strike price. We're below that 6%. And Zim Shipping, strike price of $22.50. And we're underneath that 6% because that one ended up dropping 4% yesterday. So that's where we stand right now with ULTY. Let me know. I think I've been covering ULTY. Well, I've been covering ULTY since inception. I don't know. I don't know how many of you are still interested in this fund. When did this fund come out? I think it came out the end of February, if I remember correctly, like February 28th or 29th or something. But let me know if you are still interested in me covering this fund or not, so I know how to go forward with this one. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.